God save King Ben. All hail King Ben. Jester's song today coming at you from the most northernmost position in the entire 70-week history. We've gone all the way from the south coast of England to the Cumbrian hinterlands, and I'm here with a couple of live audience members, given that I have not been able to go live to the virtual ones. Very honoured and proud to be in the room here at the YHA Ambleside with my brother Jonty and my cousin Simon over there. Woo! And yeah, whoop whoop. And because I did not have any live audience to take requests from, I gave the honour to the live audience in the room, and we were recollecting on past family holidays. And Si, do you want to say what the Norwegian ski trip of 2008, what the album of the week was?
Yeah, we listened to Killers pretty much non-stop, and I think Human was probably the most played song of the week.
Yeah, because that was Day and Age, right? That was the...
Yeah.
But wasn't there that one about the astronaut or something that we also played a lot? The astronaut? Starman or something.
Something about Tiger.
Joyride.
Joyride was like Joyride was like the cult one, because it was kind of like so bad it's good. But no, I think everyone knew that Human was the actual banger off the album. So yeah, Si's requested Human, and he also separately requested another song, which was
Panic at the Disco.
High Hopes. And yeah, I think my hopes were high putting it on my covers list, because yeah, the notes are definitely high, and we'll see how I do on that. But I've got some lyric tweaks for that. But anyway, I'm going to try and do a little medley of those, and then I'm going to do my original song of the week, which is an upcoming single. It'll be paired with an MCBC track called Social, and it's going to be called Hours, and it's about the internet. So hello internet. This one's for you. So yeah, anyway, on with the cover. Here we go. On the janky YHA footstool. Let's go. I did my best to notice when the call came down the line, up to the platform of surrender. I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart. Cut the cord. Are we human? Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Or are we dancer? Are we human, or are we dancer? Just getting my lyrics up. There we go. Oh. To have high tones to be a singer, shooting for high bars when I couldn't make the Killers. Wasn't in a choir, but I've always had a vision. Never had high tones. Have to have high tones to be a singer. Didn't know how, but I never was a tenor. I was gonna be that one D-boy singer. Call me baritone. Call me baritone. I'll give it a go though, I'll give it a go. I'll try the high voice. See how far I can get. This could be embarrassing. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the sky where I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. What do you reckon?
Nailed it.
Really? Fuck it, okay, forget about the parody one, I'll just learn it for real next time then. Okay, we'll go back to the human for the ending. Feel free to join in with this one, Cy/John T. I did my best to notice when the call came down the line, up to the platform of surrender. I was brought, but I was kind. And sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart. Cut the cord. Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold, and I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human, or are we dancer? Woo! Thank you, Simon, for joining in and for those awesome recommendations. He has such a good musical ear, and I know he does. He has the grade 8 trombone certificate to prove it, so he had an intuition that those two songs were in the same key of B flat. How I wish they were both a little bit more flat, but there we go. So onwards with the show, which now goes into original music land, and yeah, I mean, this is kind of like quite an important single for me because it's basically part of an effort to, as some of you might know, well, John T certainly knows based on my Twitter presence being, as well as my music account, I have a separate personal tech blog that I run, and it is, as fun as it is, sort of playing in two different worlds, it is even more fun, the idea of, bringing them together, the best parts of both together. And that's kind of like what I'm hoping to do more and more in the future. So I'm working on a small micro tech product at the moment. And I've basically written a song about it. So basically the idea is I'm basically gonna launch the tool at the same time as the song. So that's basically the idea. And yeah, it's gonna be called Hours, and it's gonna live at the URL hours.social. So I'm doing an A-side single called Hours and a B-side one called Social. And so it's basically marketing via music, which is very beautiful. So yeah, this one is Hours. I think I've released the artwork for Social already, and I will try and get MC Beasley on a future live stream to demo that one. Yeah, this is the A-side, and it's basically like a message I really want to just share. I hope that it might resonate with some people. And yeah, it's critical about the internet and big tech, social media, but hopefully in a more a way that actually also presents some positive alternatives. So yeah, here it is. It's gonna be called Hours. Also has some higher notes in the chorus. I'm working on those as well. There we go. I am a baritone. It is what it is. Okay. This is the invention of our lives. Don't trust it with 7 guys. Sick, 6, sick. Since when you opt into their icon, you enter their panopticon. They chain you down and watch you drown in their selection of content. Now I don't want to sound like a socialist, but a socialist technology for society, but they don't care a bit. There's little real innovation behind their talk of liberation. They love to share, except their shares, which should be Run that. We're gonna run that lead in again. Okay. There's little real innovation behind the talk of liberation. They love to share, except their shares, which should be which should be, but we spend hours sending, spending, descending, never ending feeds, recommended buys, but never owning what should be ours. It should be ours. We've known since Edward carried Corey. What's a citizen for? We still let them own our stories, except maybe FirstWeek flip. Phony utopian buzzwords just add to the hurt. Your roadblock chain 3.0 won't solve this current sitch. What we need is technology which respects human vulnerability, just serves us chronologically. Could it exist? Here's the good news. Yes, RSS, it's the best. Here's my pitch. It's really simple, syndication for how it works. Here's an indication. The content's this verse, then it's the headphone in your ear. My song's like a feed to which you've subscribed. Now you receive it line by line, right at the time when it hits. Consumers got power to decide whether to skip or unsubscribe, but stick around, I'd advise. The bridge is lit. Creative fame without a username, just a URL. It's a miracle that we can all be stars if we just try to make it ours. It could be our vessels for our creativity, our open interconnectivity with our real, simple, sinless feeds, our RSS, or simply ours. It could be ours. Our freedom from post-scarcity, our climate communication strategy, our better path to democracy, and our way of regaining our privacy, our friends and all that we hold dear, and the music that we love to hear, our memories and all our dreams, and the freedom to make them only our memories and all our our dreams and the freedom to make them only our memories, and all our dreams and the freedom to live without it could be ours. It could be ours. Attention's my generation's electricity. Let's build solar panels or we'll get oil companies. Well, they'll drag down the real planet as well to power the digital plan for the world. So let's shout from the top of our digital roof that it's ours and we'll defend the truth. It's real simple. Syndicate your posts to socials while we wait for the normies to appreciate the joy of making this great thing ours. It could be ours. It could be ours. Woo! Thanks, guys. Did it feel like hours? Did it feel quite long?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think it's kind of an engaging enough arc?
What was it? 5 minutes.
I'll have to look back afterwards, but
Probably about. No, I think it's good.
you think it needs that bulk because it's problem and solution, so
Yeah,
you need to set it up.
yeah.
It's just I'm wondering if obviously it's verse 1 problem, negative chorus, verse 2 problem, positive verse 2 solution, positive chorus, but then you've got all this echoing bridge stuff. I'm wondering if that feels too much. Like you have the our memories and all our dreams sort of bridge, and then you go back chorus, but then you've got this attention's my generation's electricity thing. Did that feel like too much maybe? Like just end it on the memories and all dreams thing? So you got any thoughts?
It didn't feel long.
Okay, that's good.
Genuinely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. Do you think because the subject matter was like it was like intellectually engaging, so it didn't just feel like, oh, this is a long song. It's like it's interesting.
It's quite catchy. Like it's.
The chorus is quite catchy.
I think it's a really good song.
Alright.
It's a catchy song, and the lyrics are really interesting and insightful.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The thing is, you can write the best song ever, and if it's over 4 minutes, then radio stations will say they're not going to play it. So
Yeah.
it's just that classic.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Obviously that's the Bohemian Rhapsody thing, and I'm not going to even pretend to be, So I may need to do a radio edit if I do stick with that length, but
You could always cut out one of the bridges or something for the.
yeah, exactly. It's just a case of whether to cut. If I can, I think what it is that the Our Memories and All Our Dreams thing feels like the right one to end on because it gets away from the technology and it's just emotion. But then the Attention's Our Generations thing feels the most honest almost because it's like, let's be realistic about how much we can actually achieve, because it's all well and good to say, oh yeah, an open internet could be our climate thing, strategy and our democracy, and it's like it's putting a lot of pressure on it. So it's kind of like, do I end it on an idealistic note or on a realistic note? That's going to be the decision. But it's just trying to strike that balance. Do you want any thoughts on that side in terms of idealistic versus realistic?
That's a good question. I mean, I think ending on idealistic could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't feel long to me. So
Okay.
I think and the content's really good. So
Okay, cool.
maybe keep it like it is.
Fair enough.
And it's quite easy to understand what you're saying. I think, which is good.
Wow. Okay, that is good because I think the whole point of this song is, it's a pop song about what had previously been thought of as a fringe nerdy technology. So it's like, obviously it's quite a big swing to try and make that accessible. So that's really amazing to hear that. It probably, I have managed it to a certain extent. But yeah, obviously there's certain education level in this room, but hopefully it can get across to people. But I mean, look, even if they are just curious enough to go and search on a search engine of their choice, start that page or DuckDuckGo, hopefully, what RSS is, then that is a win. If they go to ours.social, then that's a massive win. Yeah, I guess they'll have to hear the social one to decide on that. But yeah, there we go. Okay. Honestly, so good having you guys in the room. It's proper. Some very smart heads in the room, and a musical one musical one at least.
What about me?
That was you, mate.
I got grade 2 piano.
There we go, people. We got grade 8 and grade 2. You decide who you'll listen to. Fortunately, they both seem to agree that they like that one, so that was good. Anyway, hopefully they'll like the MCBC one as much. It's a little bit more outrageous.
Are you doing it now?
I'm not doing it now. Maybe next week. I'd love to. That would be good to pair it week after. So yeah, come back next week for Social by MC Beasley. It is a maybe these guys will get a little preview after I click end record. But internet is hopefully coming next week. I'll be hopefully coming live on a train, because even if it's not the one I'm performing on, it'll be the one I'm living on. And the week after that, I'm down south on the Wednesday preparing for the big gig on Friday. I cannot believe that MC Beasley is going to be supporting the mighty underground hip-hop star Skinny Man. I mean, he's released one album and it was a classic. So to have got us that support slot after my first album is just insane. So yeah, man, anyone in Hampshire, please come out to Railway Inn on Friday the 3rd. Yeah, from Cumbria on the other side of the country, there's only one more thing left to say, which is when we shall meet again, YouTube, and it is next Wednesday. So I shall say goodbye from Mr. Grade 2 and Mr. Grade 8, and I don't think they will be here next time, but they're welcome to tune in, and feel free to join in. We'll meet again. Do know where, do know when. Here, yes, I'm sure we'll meet again. I'm sure we'll meet again next Wednesday. See you there, guys. Oh, and sorry I wasn't live. Next week I hopefully will, but the reception could be bad, so maybe all Jester songs are being pre-recorded until Christmas. Bye!